Hello again, spiritual scientists. Again, my name is Keith Youngblood. This is my Kundalini videos that I've gathered to teach people about what I know about Kundalini and what I feel people need to know to activate it and what will happen and so forth. The last video was the introduction and somewhat of the origins, and this video is my personal experience with the activation process. So, I had become awoken. Everything that I thought was important to me had fallen away completely. The tower had crumbled in my tarot card reading, and I was beginning to build what was really true to me and what was so strong. And after that happened, I established the connection with my higher self and heard voices and guiding me along and understanding synchronicity and meeting people. And there was one night where I was told to get naked and lie on my bed, on my back. So I did. And the voice told me to breathe. So I did. A few minutes later, I was like, what's going on? Like, I feel kind of silly, I'm breathing. And this voice said, focus. You need to put everything that you have into this breath. So I did that. And I was breathing like yogic breaths, like big breaths. And pretty soon I felt coolness run up my legs. I felt tinglings in my toes and my fingers, and I continued breathing because I was now completely aware of all of my bodily energies, and continued breathing, and the tingling in my toes and my hands had started to get into my arms and my legs. And at this time there was a spinning circle of energy coming from my belly, like right on my solar plexus. It was spinning in one direction. It was nothing I've ever experienced before. And I kind of freaked out, but the voice said, focus, this is natural. So I did, and I focused, and pretty soon I had breathed so much energy into myself that I felt paralyzed. My hands had become like this, and I was really freaking out because, again, I had not any idea what Kundalini energy, what any of this was going on. But I was told to focus, so I put my hands down, and the pain receded because I stopped resisting and continued breathing some more. It was about this time that the energy in my belly had started moving up and came probably about right here when I became paralyzed, and then I continued breathing and it started seeping into my neck. And there had been a moment where I had stopped breathing, and I just felt all this energy surge from this area from my neck into my face. And when I felt that the energy had gone back, I continued breathing again, and my face was vibrating like ridiculous. And and I continued and continued, and pretty soon I felt this energy rise into my third eye. And at this moment, again, I didn't know what was going on. When it reached my third eye, everything in the room became brilliant. Like there was white, brilliant light all around me, and everything was moving in waves. I felt like I had maybe died, and it was terrifying, like too terrifying at that moment. And I just told myself, I was like, I don't know what this is, I'm not ready for it, and I stopped breathing. And the voice is like, oh, it's okay, this is your time for your awakening, but we'll build upon it from there. And then I found out what Kundalini energy was and everything, and yeah, so that was my experience. And when I came out of that trance, I guess, I looked into a mirror and I looked dead. But my eyes looked like they were on fire. So yeah, I'm not a monk. I've not read or committed myself to enlightenment or anything. I do my best to commit myself to Jesus-like virtues, where I will talk to anyone and be open to anyone, and I won't judge them, and I will be myself, my true self, no matter who's around. And I had gone through this. I feel that if I could go through this, then if people knew what was going on, then they too could experience this amazing thing that we're capable of. I found out it's actually evolution. So, the reason why I don't think I had the awakening yet is probably, as you guessed, I feel that I needed to bring everything to you guys so you can see me through your eyes and you can know, hey, this actually is real. And I'm bringing all this information to make the most concrete answer for Kundalini for people out there that I feel works, so people aren't in the dark. And so yeah, that was my experience. The next video is going to be talking about preparation for this energy. Thank you very much, and stay in tune. Satnam.